All right, friends and families, welcome to SIPPS lesson number 18. Let's go ahead and begin by reviewing some of our former spelling sound relationships we learned in the previous lessons. A, and remember, this line tells us there's going to be a consonant in between our two vowels of A and E here. So our sound A, sound E, sound I, sound O, sound, there's two sounds. First sound, U, second sound, oo. Great job. All right, moving on to our next list of words and syllables. Okay. Getting ready, think, read, add, underline sound, A, ready, think, read, sake, underline sound, I, think, read, tile, think, read, till, underline sound, E, think, read, eve, underline sound, O, think, read, home, ready, underline sound, O, think, read, op, underline sound, I, think, read, lies. This one's tricky, take a second, okay? Underline sound, ready, oo, think, read, oon, underline sound. I see that it's an I right here, and remember, if the I is next to the C, it tells us it's going to be a S sound. Ready? Underline sound, S, think, read, sill. Okay, friends and families, moving on to our syllabic transformations. Ready? Read, zog, read, zo, read, og. Great job, moving on. Read, Jai, read, Jill, read, ill. Great job, moving on. Ready? Read, un, read, yun, read, you. Great job, moving on, my friends. Our second to last one. Read, oh, sorry. Read, ak, read, tay, read, tack. Great job, my friends. Let's keep going on to our last syllabic transformation here. Ready? Read, lem, read, m, read, lee. Great job. All right, my friends, moving on to our sight syllables. We have a few new sight syllables to introduce today. Our first one is going to be eyes. Read, eyes. Again, eyes. Kind of like realize. Great job. Moving on. Our next sight syllable is going to be act. Read, act. Again, act. Kind of like activity. Great job. Let's keep going, my friends. Moving on. Read im again. Im, kind of like improve. Im. Great job. Let's go ahead and keep going. All right, my friends, our next sight syllable, hos, kind of like hospital. Hos. Read hos. Again, hos. Great job. Let's go ahead and keep going. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and go over our previous or older sight syllables. Okay. Read, quent, kind of like frequent. Alrighty. Read, vid, kind of like video, meaning see. Okay. Read, ing, kind of like talking or crossing. Alrighty. Last sight syllable. Read, miss, kind of like mistake or misspell, meaning wrong. Read, bell, kind of like propel, meaning drive. Okay, and then we have an irregular word card. Our irregular word card that's review is thought. Thought. Okay, my friends, now we're gonna go ahead and practice reading by our syllables using the skills that we've learned and strategies that we're noticing in words. Read, re, E is the ending letter in the first syllable, so it's going to be a long E. Ready? Next syllable. Fuse. I see a final E here and the letter U, so it's going to be a long U sound. It's going to be the first sound you hear, U. Refuse. Try for the real word. Refuse. Great job. Let's keep going. Read, in. Read, side. Okay, and even here, my friends, we have the final E and we have the I, so we know it's going to be a long I sound. Now try for the real word, inside. Great job. Let's keep going. Read, cab. Read, in. Try for the real word, cabin. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going. Read, friend. Read, Lee. And remember, my friends, Lee is an irregular sight syllable. So when you see ly together, you know it's going to be the Lee sound with the long E sound at the end. Try for the real word, friendly. Okay, my friends, let's keep going. Ready? Read, X. Read, floor. And remember, my friends, I know that there's an E, there's a final E here, but we also have our OR sound here, and we know that OR gives us the OR sound. Try for the real word, explore. All right, my friends, moving on to the next word. Read, in. Read, struck. Read, shuns. Okay, and my friends, shuns is an irregular sight syllable, T-I-O-N-S, shuns. Try for the real word, instructions. Great job. Moving on. Read, in. breathe, bite. And my friends, you'll see that there is a final E here. And we have an I here, so it's going to be a long I sound. Try for the real word, invite. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and move on to reading entire words. Alrighty, is there any, in our first word here, is there an irregular sight syllable at the end? No, there is not, my friends. So let's go ahead and take a look at the consonants now. How many consonants are in between our two vowels? Great job. There are 2 consonants between our 2 vowels. So, my friends, where do we divide? Great job. We divide in between our 2 consonants. So we divide in between S and T. Great job. First syllable, miss. Second syllable, take. Ready? Try for the real word, mistake. You'll also notice that we have the final E with the long A sound. Great job. Let's keep going. All right, my friends, for our second word here, do we have an irregular sight syllable? We definitely do. Our irregular sight syllable is per or fur. Alrighty. Now let's take a look at our consonants. How many consonants are in between our 2 vowels here? Great job. We have 2 consonants in between our 2 vowels. So that tells us that we are going to split right here in between the S and the P. And my friends, we have a few consonant blends here. We have a W and we have a SP. Ready? So, first syllable, whis. Second syllable, per. Ready? Try for the real word, whisper. Moving on. Third word here. Do we have an irregular sight syllable here, my friends? No, we do not. So we're going to go ahead now and take a look at the consonants and vowels. How many consonants do we have between our 2 vowels of U and E? Great job, my friends. We have 2 consonants. So that tells us we're going to split in between the M and the P. Ready? First syllable, trum. That's a consonant blend with the TR there. Second syllable, bet. Ready? Try for the real word, trumpet. Okay, let's keep going. For our fourth word here, my friends, do we have an irregular sight syllable? We do not. Let's go ahead and go straight into our vowels and consonants. How many consonants do we have between our 2 vowels here? Great job. We have 2 consonants, P and P. Where do we split? Great job. We split in between our 2 P's. They are also our 2 consonants. Ready? And my friends, also you'll notice that we have a final E here and the letter O, so it's going to be a long O sound. Ready? First syllable, sup. Second syllable, pose. Ready? Try for the real word, suppose. Fantastic job, my friends. Let's go ahead and keep going. Let's go to our last word here. Whoa. Is there an irregular sight syllable in our last word here? Absolutely, my friends. You see the here. That's going to be our irregular sight syllable. Now let's take a look at our vowels and consonants. How many consonants do we have between our 2 vowels of I and E here? Great job. We have 2 consonants. How many consonants do we have here between our 2 vowels of E and E? Great job. We also have 2 consonants. So we have 2 spots that we are going to split our syllables. We're first going to split it between the N and the T here. And then we're going to split it again here between the R and the F. So we have 3 syllables total in this last word. Alrighty, so we know this is the sound already, and we have the long E sound at the end here. It's not going to be the S, it's not going to be the short E, it's going to be the long E, and we have a final E as well. Ready? Try first syllable, in. Second syllable, ter. Last syllable, fear. Ready? Try for the real word, interfere. Great job, my friends. We're now going to go ahead and move on to our guided spelling. All right, my friends, for guided spelling today, we have 3 words. Our first word is going to be address. My address says that we live in Oakland, California. Address. Say address. Alrighty, let's go ahead and begin by writing through syllables. Say the word by syllables. Our first syllable is add. Alright, so let's go ahead and write that out. Okay, second syllable, dress, dress. And my friends, with this second syllable, be careful. The sound in address is spelled with 2 S's or a double S. Ready? And we remember our consonant blend of DR gives us the dr sound. Address. So that's what I was talking about. It's not 1 S, it's 2 S's. All right, let's go ahead and keep going. All right, second word, stumble. I saw her stumble and then fall on her knees. Stumble. Say stumble. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. First syllable, please. Stum. And I hear a consonant blend here, so I'm going to write Okay, and then at the end I hear a bull. Bull is an irregular sight syllable. Bull is an irregular sight syllable. So we already know how it's going to be spelled. It's going to be spelled with a B-L-E. Stumble. All right, my friends, for our last spelling word here, it's going to be possibly. I think that could possibly happen. Possibly. Say possibly. Alrighty, let's go ahead and begin with the first syllable, pos. That one is pretty straightforward, my friends. We're just gonna go ahead and spell it out the way we hear it. Pos. Okay, second syllable, si. And be careful, my friends, this syllable, si, has a schwa. So we're going to use this spelling with the I. Posse. And I'm gonna go ahead and just split up our words by syllables so that we don't get confused for what I'm going to say by the end. Alrighty, now for our last syllable, blee. When we hear the sound E at the end of a word with more than 1 syllable, and we have way more than one syllable, we are going to use the spelling Y. It's also usually spelled with the letter Y here. And you hear the E sound in possibly. We're going to use a Y spelling. Blee. Okay, now go ahead and read the whole word. Possibly. Great job, my friends. If you made a mistake, go ahead and just cross out your mistake and write the correct spelling on top. That's the end of our lesson for today. I will see you next time, my friends.